tasya sthiti palanakshana satyam dushanasya bhavaya dehinam tasmat prajama saranam jagadgurum svanang sano dasyati sangsurapriya ayam cha tasya sthiti palanakshana satyam dushanasya bhavaya dehina tasmat prajama saranam jagadgurum svanang sano dasyati sangsurapriya. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. The material world is conducted by the three modes of nature, namely Sattva-guna, Rajaguna and Tamaguna. By Rajaguna, everything material is created. By Sattva-guna, everything material is maintained properly. And by Tamaguna, when the creation is improperly situated, everything is destroyed. From this verse, we can understand the situation of Kali Yuga, through which we are now passing. Just before the beginning of Kali Yuga, or in other words, at the end of Dwapar Yuga, Lord Sri Krishna appeared, left his instructions in the form of Bhagavad Gita, in which he asked all living entities surrender unto him. Since the beginning of Kali Yuga, however, people have practically been unable to surrender to the lotus feet of Krishna, and therefore, after some 5,000 years, Krishna came again as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just to teach the entire world how to surrender unto him, unto Sri Krishna, and thus be purified. Surrendering unto the lotus feet of Krishna means achieving complete purification. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, Sarvadharman paritejya mamekam saranam vraja antansra papebhya mukhesyami ma suchaha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Thus, as soon as one surrenders unto the lotus feet of Krishna, one certainly becomes free from all contamination. Kali Yuga is full of contamination. This is described in Srimad Bhagavatam 12th canto. Kaler dosha nidhe rajanasti eko mahan guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet. This age of Kali is full of unlimited faults. Indeed, it is just like an ocean of faults, dosha nidhi. But there is one chance, one opportunity. Kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, one can be freed from the contamination of Kali Yuga, and in his original spiritual body can return home back to Godhead. This is the opportunity of Kali Yuga. When Krishna appeared, he gave his orders, and when Krishna himself appeared as a devotee, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he showed us the path by which to cross the ocean of Kali Yuga. This is the path of the Hare Krishna movement. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, he ushered in the era of Sankirtan movement. It is also said that for 10,000 years, this era will continue. This means that simply by accepting Sankirtan movement and chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the fallen souls of Kali Yuga will be delivered. After the battle of Kurukshetra, at which Bhagavad Gita was spoken, Kali Yuga continues for 4,32,000 years, of which only 5,000 years have passed. Thus, there is still a balance of 4,27,000 years to come. Of these 4,27,000 years, the 10,000 years of the Sankirtan movement inaugurated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago provide the opportunity for the fallen souls of Kali Yuga to take to the Krishna consciousness movement, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and thus be delivered from the clutches of material existence and return home back to Godhead. Chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is potent always, but it is especially potent in this age of Kali. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami, while instructing Maharaj Parikshit, stressed this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. Kaler dosha nidhe rajanasti eka mahan guna. Kirtanadeva Krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is that simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to transcendental kingdom. 12th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Those who have accepted the task of spreading the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in full Krishna consciousness should take this opportunity to deliver people very easily from the clutches of material existence. Our duty, therefore, is to follow the instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and preach the Krishna consciousness movement all of the world very sincerely. This is the best welfare activity for the peace and prosperity of humanity. In English, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement consists of spreading Krishna Sankirtanam. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. All glories to Sri Krishna Sankirtana. Why is it so glorious? This has also been explained by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chetodarpana Marjanam. By the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one's heart is cleansed. The whole difficulty is that in this age of Kali, there is no sattva guna and no clearance of the heart. And therefore, people are making mistake of identifying with their bodies. When the big philosophers and scientists with whom we deal are practically all under the impression that they are their bodies. The other day, we were discussing a prominent philosopher, Thomas Huxley, who was proud of being an Englishman. This means that he was in the bodily conception of life. Everywhere we find this same misunderstanding. As soon as one is in the bodily conception of life, one is nothing but an animal like a cat or a dog. Soeva gokhara. Thus the most dangerous of the dirty things within our hearts is this misidentification of the body as the self. Under the influence of this misunderstanding, one thinks, I am this body, I am an Englishman, I am an Indian, I am an American, I am Hindu, I am Muslim. This misconception is the strongest impediment and it must be removed. That is the instruction of Bhagavad Gita and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Indeed, Bhagavad Gita begins with this instruction, Dehi no asmin jatha dehe kaumarum jauvanam jaraha tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuyati. As the embodied soul continually passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, and the soul similarly passes another body at death. The self-realized soul is not built by such a change. Second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Although the soul is within the body, nevertheless, because of misunderstanding and animal propensities, one accepts the body as the self. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore says, Chetodarpana Marjanam, to cleanse the core of the heart, which is full of misunderstanding, is possible only through Sri Krishna Sankirtana. The leaders of the Krishna conscious movement should very seriously take this opportunity to be kind to the fallen souls by delivering them from the misunderstanding of materialistic life. One cannot be happy in any way within this material world, as stated in Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter. Abrahma bhunaloka punar avartino arjuna. From the highest planet in this material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. Therefore, not to speak of going to the moon, even if one is promoted to the highest planetary system, Brahmaloka, there cannot be any happiness in this material world. If one actually wants happiness, one must go to the spiritual world. The material world is characterized by struggle for existence, and survival of the fittest is a well-known principle, but the poor souls of this material world do not know what is survival and who is fit. Survival doesn't mean that one should die. Survival means that one should not die, but should enjoy an everlastingly blissful life of knowledge. This is survival. The Krishna conscious movement is meant to make every person fit for survival. Indeed, it is meant to stop the struggle for existence. The Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Gita gives definite directions on how to stop the struggle for existence and how to survive in eternal life. The Sankirtan movement, therefore, is a great opportunity. Simply by hearing Bhagavad Gita and chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one becomes completely purified. Thus, the struggle for existence ceases and one goes back home, back to Godhead. This is the real survival. This is popular saying, survival of the fittest. The struggle for existence, isn't it? Hard struggle. Very hard struggle. Hard struggle for existence. The material world. Huh? Isn't it? Dukhalayanga sasvatam. This place is a miserable place. Huh? Birth, death, old age and disease. These are miseries here. And all suffer from it. Beginning from Brahma down to the tiny ant. Huh? You understand? Here, in this material world, all are struggling very hard for existence. The struggle for existence, isn't it? And survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest person. Huh? So-called great, big scientists, they are struggling so hard. How can we survive? Therefore, they invent and discover so many scientific methods, instruments, vehicles like that. Let us live, quit this material world, this world, and go to higher planetary systems. Isn't it? So they are doing this space travel. Some space vehicles they have invented. And traveling in space and go to the moon and other planets. Brahma Bhuvana Loga Punaravartina Arjuna. The upmost planet is Satyalok, that planet where Brahma resides. If, however, you can go there, still you'll find there is birth, death, old age. There is no happiness, there is misery, unhappiness. How can you? How can you overcome it? This is your foolishness. This is not at all your place here. You are spirit soul. You are not this body. But you have this misidentification. Thinking this body is this self. This is the misidentification, misunderstanding. And why such misunderstanding is there? Why? Therefore you are suffering. You have been suffering here. Lakhs and lakhs of lives. And going lakhs and lakhs of species of life. Suffering from this birth, death, old age and disease. Revolving The cycle of birth and death, isn't it? Huh? Again and again, punarapi jananang, punarapi maranang, punarapi janani jathare sayanam. Huh? Isn't it? Mathurana. Entering into the womb of the mother, isn't it? And suffering there. Again coming out from the womb of the mother. Here, in this material world, suffering also. Again dying. Again entering into the womb of the mother. It's going on again and again. Repeatedly and repeatedly. That means repeatedly, again and again, you have been suffering and suffering. Huh? Is there any end to this suffering? Such a rascal? You think yourself so intelligent, so wise, so learned, so great. Oh, I'll stop this suffering. Huh? How can you? So this big scientists and philosophers, they think of this thing, all right, let us go to leave this planet. Earth planet, go to higher planetary system. Let us go to moon. So we'll enjoy there. Huh? So invent and make space vehicles, make space travel. But what happens? You cannot stay there. You can come back here. Huh? As if like this, that's a Aesop's fable. Huh? Isn't it? Aesop's fable. Isn't it? You are just dreaming, isn't it? Manorthen asati dhavata bahi. Huh? You have concocted a chariot, this mental chariot. Huh? Let us ride on this chariot. Huh? You concocted, made that chariot in your mind, isn't it? Mental chariot. And you ride on that chariot. What happens to it? Huh? Oh, the chariot breaks. Wheel gets out of the axle and fall down. Manarthan asati dhavata bahi. You are just dreaming. All right, let me go there. Go to the moon. And there I can stay forever and enjoy. Much enjoyment is there. So you go there, but you cannot stay there. Then you become frustrated. You come back with some pebbles, some sand, and some stone. What happens to you, Baba? Oh, in moon planet, there is, it is all dry. It's like desert. No living entity is there. Nobody can stay there. That's why I brought this as sands, pebbles, stones. This much, nothing else. Then you are riding on your mental chariot and seeing such nice dreams. I'll go there and be happy. And what happens to you, Baba? Our so disappointed now. Oh, nobody can stay there. It's all desert. No living entity is there. It's only the sands, pebbles, rocks. This. Disappointed. It's not a place to stay. That are such people there. One. Huh? Fox is there. Do you understand? Fox. Where's the fox? He saw, jackal? All right, jackal. Jackal is there. A jackal is also noted for his intelligence. He's very intelligent. He saw a very nice vine, you understand, grapes, vine of grapes hanging. Huh? So, very nice vine, grapes. Let me reach it and eat it, be happy. So he jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped, but couldn't reach. Couldn't reach it. At last he became tired. He said, oh, grapes are sour. Nobody eats it. The grapes are sour. Couldn't reach it. Jumped and jumped and jumped. Couldn't reach it. Then he says grapes are sour. So this is the so-called big scientists, philosophers. They are just dreaming, riding in the chariot concocted in their mind, mental chariot, and moving. Let us go to the moon, go to the Mars, or go to that, it will be happy. But become no, that's not a fit place. It's only sand, only desert, only raw. Like grapes are sour. They think themselves to be very intelligent, very wise, very learned, very great. Fittest person. That survival of the fittest. They are engaged so severe struggle, hard struggle for existence. Hard struggle for existence. You understand? They try to make nice arrangements of this eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. You understand? Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Some extent to some arrangement they make. Huh? They construct a very nice apartment, nice mansion, air conditioned, where I can sleep very nicely. And also do my mating activity very nicely there. Enjoy. Isn't it? Huh? But what happens? He cannot sleep at all. At night, sleepless nights. He made so much nice arrangement to sleep nicely and enjoy sex. But he cannot sleep. Nisi nisoyama. Nana manartha dhiya khanobhogna nidra. Huh? Isn't it? His mind is filled with so much anxieties. Not free from anxiety, not free from fear. So many mental plans, projects, speculations. He cannot sleep. Cannot sleep. Whole day, toils as hard as an ass, isn't it? Whole day he toils hard like an ass. So in the evening, he returns to his house to sleep nice, but cannot sleep. Nana manarthadhiya kanavagna nidra. So many mental speculation, anxiety, thought. What happens to them? Oh, that business fails. Oh, enemies are coming, dacoits are coming. Government people are coming to levy taxes. Oh, what happened? So many thoughts, hunting. How can he sleep? If by chance little sleep, again breaks. All sudden dog bark. Oh, government people. Cannot sleep. Is it happy life? Very nice life. Happy. Is it survival? Dying every moment. But thinking himself is survival, and the fittest person will survive. Nonsense. You nonsense, rascal. Is it survival? You are dying every moment. This is not survival. What is real survival? Here it is said. But a real survival is go back home back to Godhead, where you can survive eternally and lead a very blissful life, eternally blissful life. That is the real survival, where there is no anxiety at all, no lamentation at all, no death at all. Huh? No death, no lamentation, no anxiety. Eternally blissful life. But here you cannot find in this material world. Huh? However intelligent you may be, however learned you may be, you cannot make such arrangement here. Do you understand? Only you will be seated here. And why is it so? Why is it so? Because of this filthy heart, contaminated heart. Do you understand? You have this heart disease. Rudrogo kama. Do you understand? You are a diseased person, you have this heart disease. What is that disease? Lost. The lost is there in your heart. That is your heart disease. Your heart is such a filthy place, contaminated place, where the filth like Himalayan mountain have accumulated. And many lives, very many lives, it has been accumulated there. Huh? Only for this contaminated heart, you think this body, this soul. This body, this soul. Do you understand? You develop this thing. This is the first hindrance. This is the first impediment. This is the misunderstanding. That gives you misery. That puts you in this miserable condition, miserable place. Again and again, repeatedly. Therefore you have been served. First cleanse your heart. Purify your heart. Huh? Be completely free from this misunderstanding, this filth, thinking this body is self. How will it be? Here. Your well-wishing friend, Krishna says, do you understand? Shrudam sarvabhutanam, who is the only well-wishing friend of all living entities, he said here. Chetadarpanam arjanam bhava mahadavagnirvapanam. Do you understand? Param vijayate Sri Krishna sankirtanam. Sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna sankirtanam. Isn't it? Anandam buddhi vardhanam pratipade purnamrita sadhanam param vijayate Sri Krishna sankirtanam. You understand? As your well-wishing friend, he came 5,000 years ago and gave you his most confidential instruction. Sarvadharmana paritejya mamekam saranam braja. Give up all other varieties of religion, just surrender unto my lotus. Because that is the only place of shelter for all the living entities. And that is a place where there is no lamentation, no misery, no anxiety, no death. Eternal, eternally blissful. Huh? Full of knowledge, full of bliss. That is your place. Take shelter there. Take shelter there. Then you can lead eternally blissful life, free from all lamentation, all anxiety, all fear. Do you understand? If someone is really intelligent, he will make this effort. How to take shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. You understand? Lotus feet of Krishna. This is the real place of shelter where there is no anxiety, no lamentation, and no death. You understand? He is the real fittest person. He is the really fittest person and he really survives. He really survives. You understand? The real survives. That is the real survival. And that is the real fittest person. This is not. The so-called scientists and philosophers are not fittest person. And they are not really survive. Survival means like this. You understand? And there is no need of such hard struggle for existence. Why are you struggling so hard? Why are you toiling so hard like an ass? Gardhaber moto ami kori parishram. Huh? They're struggling like an ass. Don't struggle like an ass. You are a human being. You understand? Out of 84 lakhs of species of life, this human form of life is known as durlabham, rarely obtained. And great opportunity has been given in this life. What is that? What is that? Ah, yes. Oh, yes. This life is meant for achieving fifth purusartha. Parama purusartha, that is Krishna prema. You understand? Krishna prema bhakti. In other words, get Krishna. And to take shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. That is the purpose of this life. You understand? To fulfill this purpose, for which this life is meant. Nudeha madhyam, sulabham, sudurlabham, plavam, sukalapam, guru karnadharam, mayanupumlena, navasyutiritam, kumar, bababdinataret, swatmaha. Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto says. Isn't it, Gopinath Prabhu? Huh? Do you understand? Tell me in English.
Human form of life is like a boat.
Yeah.
The favorable breezes
Yeah.
push forward despite the relevant instruction and scriptures. The captain of this boat is the spiritual master of God.
This human body is a very good boat. It's rarely obtained. After undergoing lots of species. Do you understand? You have now obtained this human body. Durlabham. It's a very good boat to cross over the dreadful ocean of material existence. You understand? This boat has been available to you. But an expert navigator should be placed on the boat. Otherwise, how the boat will go? Will navigate? Will steer? Steering holder. Guru karnadharang. The Guru is the karnadhar, steering holder. You understand? Bona fide Guru. Expert, doctor. An expert navigator. You understand? Not an expert. Expert navigator. Because unfavorable wind is there. High current is there. Isn't it? What is that? What do you say? Huh? Yes. The circling wind, Gonibatya, aborto. Hurricane, aborto in the water, there is some circling of water, well, goat will sink down. So many impediments are there, obstacles are there, isn't it? Unless the navigator is expert, he cannot cross over all these things and lead your boat to the other bank, the aim, the destination where there is no danger at all. You understand? That is the lotus feet of Krishna, the other bank. You understand? So it's a Biraja river. This dividing water, it is boiled, it's like a great river, like it's Biraja river, it's dividing a river between material world and spiritual world. You understand? So an expert navigator will navigate your boat in the right direction and just crossing over all these impediments there and take your boat to the supreme destination, that is lotus feet of the Lord. That is required. You should place such a navigator in this boat. And favorable wind is also needed. If wind is unfavorable, you are going to this direction, if the wind blows from that direction, it is also an impediment. So favorable wind will push it. That favorable wind is the instruction of Guru, Sadhu Shastra. Do you understand? Getting that thing. All these available now. So you get all these things. In spite of these things, if you don't avail this opportunity, don't cross over this horrible, dreadful situation of material, ocean-like material existence, then you become self-suicidal. Atmaghati. Bhavati Atmaha. He becomes self-suicidal. He commits self-suicide. You don't avail this opportunity, such a rascal, unintelligent fellow, unfortunate fellow. You understand? The one who does so is the really fittest person. He really survives. That is the real survival, and he is the real fittest person. And especially in this Kali Yuga, and very sahas sadhana, very easy sadhana has been given. Only take shelter of the holy name of the Lord. That Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and said this thing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare. प्रभु कहे कहिलाम यही महामंत्र यहाँ जप करी करिया निर्बंध. Mahaprabhu says, I say this is Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. I tell you, take it seriously. Take it up seriously. Take complete shelter of this holy name Mahamantra. You understand? Chant this Mahamantra. Always. Sarvakhyana valaite vihinaya. Every moment you chant this. Hare Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. No busy, no regulations are there. So kind. Mahaprabhu is kind. Do you understand? Every moment you can say. You can't say, oh, this moment is not auspicious moment, very unstressed. I am contaminated. I am not pure. I have such difficulty. No such regulation is there. In whatever situation, in whatever state you are, chant Hare Krishna every moment. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Mahaprabhu's mercy. So your heart will be completely purified of these thoughts, contaminations. So this misunderstanding will immediately vanish, go. Then you can realize, oh, I am spirit soul, I am not body. Oh, my home is there. Spiritual, abode, lotus feet of Krishna, such a place. Then you can very easily go there. You'll place a very good navigator, expert navigator, Guru, Pada Padma in your boat, under his direction. You do this sadhana, nam sadhana, and directly go. Great spiritual body, go there. He is the real fittest person. And that is the real survival. You understand? And when you are in your mother's womb, at that time you are suffering. So much suffering is there. In mother's womb, that's a misery. When the child becomes 7 months old there in the mother's womb, gets consciousness. So he offers prayer to the Lord. That is there in the Shastra. Stuti kare Krishna re, chariya ghana swas. Raksha Krishna, jagat jiver pranana. Toma bhai dukho, jivo nivedive kato. যে করে বন্দি প্রভু ছাড়ায় সেই সে সহজ মৃতের প্রভু মায়া করো কিসে মিথ্যা ধন পুত্র সে গোয়াইলু জনম না ভজিলু তর দুই অমূল্য চরণ At that time he prays such offers us prayer in the mother's womb. Raksha Krishna jagat jiver. Oh please, oh Krishna, protect me. I am such a horrible place. So painful situation I am now. You are the only heart and soul of the whole universe. You please protect me. Toma bhai dukho. You are my only Lord, only friend, only protector. So I shall express before you my misery, my miserable condition. যে করে বন্দি প্রভু ছাড়ায় সেই সে You have now put me here in this prison house. I have been imprisoned here in mother's womb and getting so much pain. And you can also deliver me. সহজ মৃতের প্রভু মায়া করো কি সে মিথ্যা ধন পুত্র সেই গোয়াইলু জন্ম He now recollects the previous life. In my previous lives, I had forgotten you. I was surrounded with so-called material wealth, material family, material society, community, and wasted my life. I didn't do your bhajan. Na bhajilu tara dui amulya charana. I had not done bhajan of your lotus feet. I wasted my life. যে পুত্র পোষণ কইল অশেষ বিধর্মে কোথাও শেষ হব গেল মোর এই কর্মে I produced so many sons and children, maintained them, they sucked my blood, everything. I committed so many sinful activities for their maintenance. I didn't do your bhajan. Now, where are they? I am now suffering here. They are not coming out for my rescue. Where are they? Only you are my protector. তুমি যে এখনো বন্ধু করিবা উদ্ধার এখনের দুঃখে মোর কে করিবে পার You are my only friend who can rescue me from this dangerous, painful situation. Nobody else is there. Is there anybody else than you? Oh, my friend. So, the living entity is offering such prayer in the mother's womb, you see. Huh? Do you understand? And he gives so many things, nice things, and there is no time enough to say, but I have no time. And you have no patience also to hear many people are living. Oh, his time, business is there, prasad time is there, I am hungry, I'll eat, I'll sleep, I'll die, I'll eat straw. I cannot wait and hear all these things. Isn't so, at the time you offer a light, oh please deliver me in this time from this painful situation. This time I'll never forget you, I'll do your bhajan. Please do it. You have given these words to the Lord. Now you have come out from the mother's womb. Bhajiva bolia se sansar vitari, bhuliya roile tumi o vidyar vare. But as soon as you come out from mother's womb, you forget. What words I have given to the Lord, you forget. You forget. Now you are not doing his bhajan, you are doing my bhajan again. So, Krishna is so kind, so merciful. He is your only well-wishing friend. Mahajanas, his dear devotee, they are your well-wishing friend. Only well-wishing friend. This Srimad Bhagavatam is your well-wishing friend. Now he reminds you this. He reminds you this thing. All of them are reminding you this thing. Oh, what have you given words? What words have you given? Have you forgotten Mathura? No. You have given these words. You will never forget the lotus feet of Krishna. You will do his bhajan. What are you doing now? You ask. Oh, now this is. They are reminding you. This Grantha Bhagavato, Krishna, Bhakta Bhagavato. They are all your well-wishing friends. Do you understand? Take this. Now, revive your consciousness. Do you understand? Revive your consciousness. Recollect now. Smriti. Remember now what you have. And take to this Krishna consciousness. Take to this holy name seriously and chant Hare Krishna under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master and become fit for real survival. Huh? Isn't it? The hog enjoys eating stool. Isn't it? Hog enjoys eating stool. And things, the human beings are very poor. They have no intelligence at all. I am eating so nice things. These people, the human beings, are not eating. So full, isn't it? He relishes store and things like that. Once that Indra was cursed and he became a hog. He was Indra. He was Indra, king of heaven, and was cursed and became hog. So now he is amidst the heap of stool, so heaped like Himalayan mountain, stool, heap of stool, and he is there enjoying, very happy. Many children he has produced, all are eating stool, surrounded by children, and eating stool amidst a heap of stool. He couldn't recollect and think that I was Indra. I was the king of heaven. So once Brahma came just to remind him, oh, you see, this fellow has forgotten everything. Now everything stored and thinking is enjoying. Is enjoying. And this so many children are all eating stove. So Brahma killed some of his children, and then they had to hog, Indra in the form of hog, crying, lament, ah, oh, my children are killed. Oh, nonsense, rascal. What are you doing here? Don't you know who are you? You are Indra, king of heaven. What are you doing here? Nonsense. Making stove. And this heap of stove, thinking that you are enjoying, huh? Putting so many children are eating stove. Nonsense. Can't you recollect? Can't you recollect who you are? What are you? Don't you think of that thing? How can you get back that position? କିରେ ଆଜି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଅଛି ଛୁଟି ନାହିଁ ତ ଡିପୋଜିଟ୍ ୱିଡ୍ର ହବ ନା ତାହେଲେ କାଲିକି ହବ ଯାଏ ତାହେଲେ ଚେକ୍ ଆଣିଲେ ଦସ୍ତଖତ କଲେ କାଲିକି ପଇସା ତାହେଲେ କାଲିକି ଯାଇ ୱିଡ୍ର ହବ 6,000 ଟଙ୍କା ୱିଡ୍ର କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ସେ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମର ଜର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ପାଇଁ ଆଜି ତ ହବ ନାହିଁ କାଲିକି ହେବ ଟିକେଟକୁ ବୁକ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ସେ ମଣିପୁର ଯିବା ଆସିବା You understand? So Brahma tried to remember, recollect, and to revive his remembrance, you see. Wow. Similarly, he's his evolution friend. Similarly, Krishna, this Bhagavata Mahajanas, Sadhus Mahajanas, Bhagavata Shastra, Bhakta Bhagavatas, they are your only well-wishing friends. They are reminding you, it is true. Peter, Mr. Peter, it is true. You, Peter, it is true. Who are you? You have forgotten. What words have you given to the Lord when you are in mother's womb? You rascal. You have offered prayers to the Lord. Please let me get out of this time from this painful situation. This time I will never forget you. I'll do your bhajan. All previous lives I had forgotten you, so I am now in such painful situation, suffering. Please, let me get out of this time. And you are my only friend. You are my only protector. You are my only savior. Nobody else is there. Nobody is there. I had produced so many children, so many sons, daughters, friends. They are not now here. Nobody is coming for my rescue, for my protection. Where are they? I forgot you. Now I have been suffering. Please, this time I'm giving words to you. I'll never forget you again. This time I must do bhajan. Please let me get out. But as soon as you are out, mother said, you forget. Then again Maya comes. Again भजीवा बोले यहाँ से संसार भीतर बोले यार रहे तुम अविद्या मारे out of ignorance Maya you forget but you come here to do bhajan. So these well-wishing friends are reminding you this thing. Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna and his dear devotees. Yes.
To all living entities, all humans in the room, do they pray like this?
Yes, all human beings.
Does that mean then all human beings get the opportunity in their life to take up spiritual life?
Yes. Yes.
And they consciously if they consciously
Forget.
forget.
They consciously accept Maya, abusing their minute independence. You understand? Abusing their minute independence, they accept Maya instead of accepting Krishna. Two things are always there. Light is there, darkness is there. Krishna is light, Maya is darkness, and you accept darkness. So, choosing is your. You have to choose, not choose what you want. You want Krishna, you want light or darkness. And you choose darkness. That is ignorance. That's Maya. So you forget. How you forget? If you would have chosen Krishna, you would not have forgotten. Still, Krishna is so merciful. In order to recollect this thing, remember again, he tells you this thing. Through sadhu, shastra. Through sadhu and shastra, he tells you this thing. So merciful. Yes.
Some personalities, they may accept someone as guru that's not qualified or hasn't, and they'll work very hard and try and surrender like that, but they'll not get that result. Or someone may take up some other religion. So it's like they obviously they want to surrender, like they've made that promise in the womb and they want to surrender and they want to be bhajan, but they don't get the intelligence to approach a bona fide spiritual master. So
Intelligence will come from Krishna.
but it seems like they must have some sincerity.
Pure intelligence comes from Krishna. Huh? So pray to Krishna. Give it pure intelligence. Then he'll choose the right person.